If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. I've got a little bit of gameplay from some rivals I played earlier. I'll probably throw some squad battles in there as well, only a little bit. Yesterday, of course, Icon Swaps 2 was dropped. I made an extensive video about it, talking about the cards individually. A lot of people agreeing with most of what I said. There were a few, are you mad? Ronaldinho is fantastic sort of thing. I wasn't saying Ronaldinho was a bad card. I'm just saying for the amount of work you have to put in to get the base icon at the end of February is maybe a little bit of a kick in the teeth, considering it wouldn't have been that much more effort maybe to give us the base Ronaldinho at a lower amount and maybe a slightly better card at the top. I just don't think the top cards are worth the top tokens, if that makes sense. But that being said, a lot of people excited about it and going for the ones that they really want to go for, and that's awesome. So long as there's someone in there that you're interested in, someone worth a bit of a grind for, that's all that really matters. I haven't played an awful lot of FIFA the last 3 or 4 days. I say 3 or 4 days, maybe even longer than that. I've not played a lot of FIFA in a while. It tells in my gameplay, although to be fair, these 2 games were the 2 games I recorded for I keep forgetting his name, Bulaya. The Bulaya video that I put out earlier today. I played a few with him, and then I thought, right, time to record. Because I don't use... Look at this. That's brilliant. I love that. I don't record every game I play in a player review. So what I do is I play a couple just to get a general gist of what to expect, and then I'll press record for 2 or 3 games and see what footage I can pick up. Because I noticed that people don't really care about the footage, so I know I'm telling you this as if you care about me, about the whole process, but I find that people don't really care about the footage, they more care about my opinion, so I'd rather play off camera and actually concentrate and decide what I think about him, and then just play 2 for sort of, you know, visual reasons, if that makes sense. But I've got absolutely slapped in the 2 games that I played for, while recording for Bulaya. But I was using like a half French league, half my normal team sort of thing, and there were a few dodgy moments, shall we say, but you know, that's all irrelevant. The objectives that were dropped yesterday are very I mean, there are a lot online, but they are very squad battles heavy, so over the weekend I will be playing and completing the 3 tokens required for icon swaps. I've done 1 already. I think I played 1 squad battles game earlier, which is the footage you're probably seeing now. I played that on Legendary, so that's 1 down. The Italian League players, I think you need to win 6 games or something stupid, so I need to play another 5 against Legendary AI. It's not difficult to do for me. I mean, you might find it difficult, you might find it easy, I don't know, but it's not difficult in my opinion if you play against the weaker teams and you can just do whatever, but it is a little bit like, oh come on, let's get on to the next one, let's get it done. And having to use a full Italian League team is a little bit irritating as well, because, oh, not Italian League, but Italian in general. I can use Giovinco again, which is nice, and Insigne, I'm glad I didn't sell him, but still, it is a little bit tedious. I'll start the online ones very soon as well, and then we can maybe start thinking about which icon we want to pick up. But we do, of course, have a little while to think about it, because we don't want anyone until we get to about 12, 13, maybe even 14 tokens anyway. And with that being said, we are live, and not a lot of gameplay there. Tomorrow there will be a lot more gameplay, because yesterday I had to go, and I say I had to, I was forced to. I went to the Boxing Day sales, brilliant, and I was there like unbelievably early. We're talking, you know, like 7, 7:30, and I mean, I don't go to bed till like 3, 4 a.m. at minimum, right? And I had to do the work and then do the videos for Boxing Day. I had like 2 hours sleep, went shopping, was there for hours, waited in queues and whatever, came back. I wasn't allowed to go to sleep because my wife is a slave driver. And then here we are. Just basically went to sleep really early and didn't play any games. So they dropped presents for Santi, from Santi. I keep saying for Santi, from Santi, which is basically some packs and then a shadow card at the end, just from playing games, which is nice. It's not the best. Like, they're not the best of packs. They could be sexier, but either way,
it's something for nothing, so I'm alright with it. No new milestones, which is really irritating. I'm only 3 goals away from completing Roma, Bologna and Fiorentina, which would give us our Politano, which is kind of cool. Not that I'll use him, although maybe if I can complete that before I do the... where is it? Here. This one. If I can complete that before I do the next 5, I could actually use Politano in some squad battles games. But apart from that, he'll probably never see the light of day. Roussillon, I still need to do this. I am score at least 2 goals using French players in 4 separate rival wins. I am literally one away from that. I don't know why I've not done it yet. I keep forgetting, I think. But yeah, I need to do that. So then Roussillon is ours. I've got 4 days to do that. We'll be fine. And then Boulaya on this account is... just need to score using Algerian players in squad battles. That should be easy enough. And then score a finesse shot using League One players in 3 separate rival wins. Again, that shouldn't be too difficult. You need to remember to do a finesse shot. That's honestly, I can win the games and I can do it with the particular players. You need to remember to score the goals in a particular way. We're not too far away from Santi, actually. 567 points, which is basically our next set of bronze. Where are they? Week 2 bronze. Play 2, score 5, apply a squad fitness, and assist 2 goals using forwards. So, I mean, that is 1 game. Well, 2 games technically if you want to play 2 in any mode, but you can boost that. And then that's Santi done. SBC-wise, they didn't drop anything today in terms of players or packs, realistically, because Footmas, as far as they're concerned, I think is over. Although... they did just release objectives labelled Footmas, so who knows. But nothing new here. Mascherano Milner yesterday, of course, and that's it. But they did release a brand new League SBC, which I'm very happy about. I would have much preferred it to have been La Liga, because I've stocked up on silvers from every single team. I've got like 4 or 5 from every single team for La Liga. I am ready to go. As soon as that League SBC drops, I am ready to complete it. Basically, I'll have it done within a day. This one, not as I'm not as efficient with it, but I have gone out and bought a few. So apparently the packs aren't great. So a jumbo gold pack for Arsenal, that's horrendous. You only need 10 Arsenal players in fairness, but that is a terrible pack back for that. Premium silver, a rare gold pack for Brighton is pretty good. Chelsea is a premium Electrum, and you need 11 Chelsea players as well. So it's not horrendous, but it could be better. Small Prime is actually very good for Burnley. Rare Mix for Everton is fine. A rare gold pack for Liverpool, and you need 11 Liverpool players as well. Fortunately, Liverpool do have a lot of lower rated, the likes of Lovren and so on and so forth. There's quite a few of those, like Milner and those type of players. Leicester, what do you get there? Small Prime. I mean, the Small Prime's not bad. Man City, you need a mega pack, but you only need 5 Man City players because most of them are really high rated. Man United, you need a full 11 and you only get an Electrum. That's horrendous. Moving on, Premium Silver, Rare Gold Pack. Again, that's not bad for Newcastle. Really isn't that bad. Sheffield United, you need 11 of the players and they get a small Rare Mixed. Now, apparently, Sheffield United Silvers are through the roof right now. So we'll have a look in just a second. A Prime Electrum, and you only need 6 Spurs to be fair, so that's not too bad. So, Sheffield United, let me have a look, right? Let's see how many Sheffield United players we have. Because, I mean, I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but I did buy a couple. Yeah, so I went out and I've bought 4. I don't have the golds, but I have the silvers. I'm kind of hoping it's the same for everyone. Did I go out and buy a few? Yeah, see, I've got a couple there. I could probably do Southampton. We just did that. Norwich, yeah, I've gone out and bought quite a few. As you can see, I thought it would be sensible to go out and buy a few of those before the league dropped. When it comes to Manchester United, we're basically done. Man City, less so. There aren't really that many silvers for Man City that were cheap enough anyway, so I could probably use 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd need 1 more Man City player. If I really wanted to, I could use João Cancelo. Or I could go buy... I'm trying to think of a player that they have that isn't expensive, and I can't think of one. It's got to have to be like a Gundogan or something, I expect. Liverpool, I don't think I bought many silvers from them because I know most of their goals. Liverpool shouldn't be a difficult one to complete. Most of their low-rated goals tend to be quite cheap. And they've got these Champions League cards as well you can pick up, of course. But in most clubs, as you can see, I have gone out and bought silvers where needed. From teams who I knew particularly I would struggle for gold cards. I don't know about Chelsea, actually, because a lot of their silvers tend to be quite expensive. Burnley, yeah, see, we've gone out and bought... I didn't buy loads because, I just knew that there's plenty of gold. You don't need loads. But in some of the lower clubs, like Aston Villa, I went specifically out for Aston Villa and bought a few. Arsenal, I think I bought 1 or 2. There we go, I got 4 there. It's not bad. How much did they cost? See, at the time, 450 coins, right? And if we just whack him into there now and just have a look to see how much he's going for right now, if I wanted to make money, I mean, we could make money. What I should have done, and I don't know why I didn't do it, I might go out and do it for La Liga in the next couple of days. I might just go and buy a load and fill my transfer list with silvers from these lower teams, or 1 or 2 from the higher teams, and then sell them on. Because if I did this, just this one player, if I went out and bought all of him, and he wasn't like, oh, quickly buy him because he's super cheap. There was loads of them on the market for that price. You can sell them for 1,500. We're making over 1,000 coins per card, easy. I might just do that for La Liga, but as you can see, I can complete most of, if not all of the Premier League, and then we can pick up one of the rewards. Now the rewards, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Foyth is decent, don't be wrong. And Mayer is decent as well. He's got very good dribbling and passing. They are decent cards, but are they really good enough for the game as it is now? Are you really going to complete it and go, right, Foyth's going into my team? I mean, he wouldn't get anywhere near mine. And Mayer, I mean, I would play him in a Premier League team for fun, but realistically, he wouldn't get near. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Not bad though. I like that they've dropped that, but for most people who don't indulge in League SBCs, bit of a bad day of content today. I've got some packs to open. Shocker, I know, I apologise, but hey, what can I do? Packs are my favourite thing to do on a road to not on a road to glory, on FIFA. I love packs. They are 100% my favourite thing to do. This is going to lag like a bitch. Ugh, horrible. I don't know why my PC is being dodgy today. On FIFA, not on anything else, just on FIFA. Any Premier League players now are going to be welcome, of course, so read there, and we can obviously look at the likes of... I've not cleared my transfer list from yesterday, I probably should have done that. So he is now selling for a silly amount because people are starting to complete the, or at least fill in the Premier League SBC. So I mean, these type of cards, I think some people will... like today, for instance, now that they've dropped the Premier League. If you've not prepared for the Premier League, you might be thinking to yourself, oh, right, I've not prepared for that. It's too late to do it now because everyone's on top of it because it's just been released. I know what I'll do. I'll go prepare for La Liga. It's the only big league left, and it's the next one to drop. It has to be. When, we don't know, but it'll drop soon. So people are going to go prepare for it today. So the prices might be a little bit higher now than what they were yesterday because people can't do the Premier League, so they're going to go prepare for La Liga. So that's when I said I'll do it over the next few days because I'm not going to try and go buy all the silvers today because it'll just be everyone doing that in preparation. Let's see if we can get... I mean, interestingly enough now, it would be nice to get boards and walkouts, but I am also super interested in just picking up some Premier League gold cards to save me having to buy them later. So... unfortunately, no Premier League players at all in there. However, we get Han from Augsburg, who is a couple of thousand coins. We get Van Beek from Feyenoord, who is just over 1,000. And we get a Genoa centre mid, who is about 1,000 coins as well. So that's a decent pack. And we get Ferran Torres, who we can just list for 500. I'm hoping my transfer list has got enough space out of here. I got a mega pack from completing the Bayern Munich SBC. I thought it might make sense to do that, seeing as how I had like 4 of the 6. So I had to buy the goalkeeper for like 800 coins, and I think I bought a bronze card for 3,000 coins, which is a bit, not great, but still. Okay, let's do... I mean, all these packs now, realistically, we could get something decent here. I want to apologise once more that today's episode has had minimal gameplay in it, and I know some people really like the gameplay, other people don't care. I'm have to try and mix it in to keep everyone as happy as possible. Not bad. Oh, here we go. Leicester player. I mean, the rare gold cards generally won't be worth much because they're so common. But you never know. 900 coins for him wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, so tomorrow, like I said, there'll be more gameplay. I just got to try and please everyone as much as I can. I know you never will do, but as much as I can. And the fact that I'm still not over. Like I have trouble breathing and all sorts of stuff lately. I don't know why. It's the longest cold I've ever had. It's lasted longer than any cold I've ever had, and I don't know why. But kind of back half normal into the swing of things now, so I'll be playing a lot more FIFA. Let's get this rare mix players out of the way, then we'll do the 25, then the 45, then we'll finish on our favourite pack, the Mega Pack. This is a board. Can we get a walkout, please, Electronic Arts? No, we can't. Board is good, though. Dutch, CM. Nope, centre-back. It's going to be the immovable fridge. We've still got the footmas snow and all sorts, even though EA have literally killed the spirit of Christmas by not releasing anything footmas for the last 2 days. Anything Premier League in there? No, nothing, unfortunately. But a few players like this would not go amiss. You know, they're like 1,000 coins each. Not bad at all. Potswello? No, he's literally discard. We'll just get rid of him. Why not? 25k, then the 45, then the Mega Pack. Come on, then EA. One walkout from these three. That's all I want. We're going to get a board here. Is it a little walkout? No, it's not. We're building. We are building. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It's going to be Jovic. 83 from Real Madrid. I'm going to, over the next few days, build a icon pack, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, why are you doing that? I want one. I don't regret not opening one last time they were available because they were super expensive, but I will have a massive amount of packs either tomorrow, or I might save it for Sunday and just do a load of gameplay tomorrow. But I'm going to do all the Premier League over the next day or two, like the whole league SBC. We'll just get the whole thing done because we've basically got everyone, and the players we don't have are the ones that are really cheap because I have prepared for it. So we'll get all that done. Hopefully we'll pack something decent from them. We'll get a load of 83s, 84s, maybe some 85s and so on. I will then go and do some upgrade packs as well. I've done a lot already, and then I will go and fill in. Why are some of these cards like mental? Is it because of marquee matchups or something? That's crazy how he's worth 3k. Why is he worth 3k? I don't get it. Anyway, though, and I'll build up an icon pack because, like I said, I just want one, and I will take the punt. And then what will happen is, because this account is so rigged, we'll get base Ronaldinho in the icon upgrade, and then when I don't need to do him icon swaps, then I can get someone else. That's not going to happen, but you never know. You never know. I'll get Rivaldo. I'll put money on it. I will, and then I'll be forced to use him, despite the fact that I don't want to use him. No walkout in the 45, but it is another board. It's Italian. It's a centre mid. It's going to be Jorginho of Chelsea, which could actually come in handy for the Chelsea SBC should we need it. But if not, he will go into maybe even an 83 plus. Like I said, I do think they're worth it if you upgrade properly. We've got a few Premier League players in there, which is nice. No Premier League duplicates, which is even not even better because they'd be worth more money, wouldn't they? Let's get rid of him. Meunier, not really worth anything. Kune, not really worth anything. And whatever that guy's name is, maybe worth a little bit. Oh, it's untradeable. Of course it is. That's the untradeable 45k pack that EA dropped out earlier. Hoping that's not a regular thing now. Every pack like that is untradeable. So actually what I want to do is replace these, if I can, then discard them. So only 2 of them are actually tradable, but there it is what it is. Right, Mega Pack. This is going to be the final action of today's episode. I apologise once more for the 3rd time that there wasn't that much gameplay and there's not an awful lot of me doing anything else. Today's the last day of not lazy, but just sort of not knowing what I'm doing. We're going to do a load of gameplay for tomorrow. I'll probably have a couple of packs to open at the end just to finish things off, and then on Sunday, massive pack opening theoretically, probably with more gameplay on top of it as well, and we'll start maybe building some squads on the side as well to do some of these objectives with rather. Mega Pack, come on. We've had boards on boards. Can we get a walkout? It won't even be a board now, you watch. Unbelievable. Mega Packs have gone down in my estimation massively. That's such a letdown. I hate that when you leave that pack, the best pack, till last, and it turns out to be literally the worst pack. I mean, Sergi Roberto is very useful. He's not worth anything, but he's very useful. Ander Herrera, again, not worth anything, but very useful for SBCs. And Sanchez is, well, let's be honest, useless. But, yeah. I mean, that's awful. I'm not a fan of that at all. I'm very disappointed. I might do an upgrade just to finish things off here because I can't end on that. We are going to end on an 83 plus pack. Now, a lot of you might not think they're worth it. And if you just go and build it outright by buying the players off the market, you are 100% correct. They're not. But if you go from bronze upgrades to silver upgrades to gold upgrades, well, maybe not gold upgrades. If you go from bronze into silver and then use those silvers to go into the 3 non-rare pack, and then you use the ones you don't need from those to go into the 82 to 88 rated ones, and then you use all the ones you don't need from those to go into the 83, then it's worth it because you are you're using all your 82s from those ones that you think, oh well, that was a waste. Well, it's not, because you can then recycle those again, put them into the 83 plus because you only need an 82 rated team, and then job done. You've got yourself an 83. Now, if this turns out to be an 83, it's not ideal, right? But it's still an 83 that you've converted all your 82s into. So it's not the end of the world. That's the beauty of this. But there is a potential for this to be, dare I say it, Jordan Henderson. Let's find out. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And until the next time, it's not Jordan Henderson. It's going to be Cruiser of Fenerbahce. It is an 83. Waste of money! Well, it is what it is. You know, there's just a bunch of 82s that we've now got an 83. Goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.